You want to know the best part about recording in your own house? Pajamas. So, before we get started today, I have one announcement. And that one announcement is I'm doing prints for free for the Black Lives Matters movement. To get a free print, however, you do need to donate $5 or more to one of the 3 organization links below. Once you donate to one of those links, then you can send me the screenshot of your donation, and once that's done, I will get your address and send you this here print. So, now, moving on to the actual video. The actual video that we're talking about today, let me get my note, I'm just kidding, is people and anatomy drawing, and what I have been doing to progress in this thing. So, if you guys have seen my art so far, you can probably tell that my main subject is animals. And that's what I'm best at, whether it comes to watercolor or pencil drawing. So because my ultimate goal is to either be a concept artist and an animator, I need to know how to do people. So I'm going to take you through what I've learned so far and what I'm going to do to progress more in the future and show you the progress levels of my art as it's going through, because I want you guys to realize that art is a skill. It is not a talent, it is something that you work at to get better at, and just like anything, if you put enough work into it, you can be really good. So 1, gesture drawing. I read 2 books on gesture drawing. Sketching People by Jeff William is the first one. I have another one that I will post right here that my friend let me borrow because he's a really cool guy and he knew I was doing art and it helped me out a lot. And that one even had its own website on it to go through the gesture drawings. After I read those 2 books, I did some practices by going out to the lake, watching people around that area. I live really close to a public space over here, so I can just walk down and go to a park, so to say, and just watch people. And I also went to the mall a couple times and drew people there as well. So I'm going to show you those gesture drawings really quick. And gesture is so your characters don't look stiff. If they look stiff and they don't have any movement to them, they're not gonna look fun or interesting. So that's really important to have fluid characters. So I would really recommend practicing a lot on that, because I definitely noticed a big difference with my characters once I did the gesture. I was able to put them in different positions rather than just like straight forward in front, like looking at this like I used to do like with the anime characters when I was back in 8th grade or so. Anyways, I'm blabbing. Gesture should be very quick. So just get the movement in. It doesn't have to be perfect. It should just be a quick practice. From what I've learned so far, I'm not an expert yet. The second thing I did, because I realized when I did the gesture, but then I put the body form on top of it, it was like stubby, like stubs. So I decided to do skeletal structure to get the correct lengths in the body. And I was like, you could see like weird little things going on with the art that just didn't look right. Or there was a weird ass leg or something going on. So doing the skeletal structures really helped. I practice mostly by tracing. I actually got an anatomy book from the thrift store. They have an awesome thrift store here. It's really cheap, like hell yeah. Anyways, from the thrift store, and I took tracing paper and I traced the skeletal structure over and over and over again, and I kind of measured like how long each bone should be compared to the other. That way you can have like a quick idea in my head about how to size things and size ratio compared to like the head or like the torso. And I also watched a couple of videos about how to measure out body length and found out that there are body landmarks. Oh, and it was also in that book, dynamic marks that you can have that will always stay the same. I'm not gonna explain it, I'm not an expert, but once I am, I'll explain it. But it was really helpful, and I really suggest looking into that. I'll post those videos down there. After I did the skeletal structures, I did muscles. The muscle one was really hard for me, and I today ended up buying a course on how to do more anatomy things, because even after tracing, again in that anatomy textbook that I got, I couldn't get the concept of it down. And so far, the program that I'm learning from, it's Prokos, is really helpful. I really like that not only does he show the muscles in a 3D form, so you actually know what they're doing and how they're doing things. You guys probably think I'm just dancing right now. Anyways, how they're doing things, it can help you make a figure without actually having to see your reference, which is really nice. But I've only done a couple of those lessons so far, so we will see how that goes. And that's kind of where I ended with my gesture and people drawing so far. So if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, and make sure to comment. Yeah, if you guys want to do any specific how-to videos with like watercolor animals, I'd probably be really good at those. So let me know. Love you guys. Peace out.